There's a time to be nice, and there's also a time to be snarky. And at this particular juncture, I think I'm a little predisposed to the latter. Good evening, everybody. This is Hell's Unicorn once again, giving you just a little quick evening update here. According to Texas on the Potomac, there has been a recent little hoopla over in the Washington State Convention. And the article reads as follows: Mitt Romney may have clinched the Republican nomination with his big win in Tuesday's Texas primary. Caveat by me, he didn't. He's still about 600 some odd delegates short of actually clinching the nomination, unlike what the MSM tells you. Nonetheless, continuing. But he definitely has not captured the hearts of Ron Paul's diehard supporters. In parentheses, or should we say will never die supporters. As the Washington State Republican Convention opened today in Tacoma, Romney's son Josh was greeted with boos by Paul supporters when he spoke to the convention Friday morning, reported the Seattle Times. Paul supporters also booed other speakers who suggested it was time for the party to unite behind Romney as the nominee to ensure Obama's defeat. 40 delegates to the Republican National Convention in Tampa are up for grabs in Tacoma this weekend. As we've seen before in Nevada and Maine, Romney's wins in earlier state showdowns don't necessarily translate into national delegate victories. I want all of you to listen to this. According to this particular blog, which is only 4 articles long, first article states that he may have clinched the nomination with his win in Texas. However, in the 4th article it says that his victories don't translate into delegate victories. Pray tell, if he is not winning delegates, how is he clinching the nomination? But let's not bother ourselves with the lack of logical skills on the part of this particular journalist, because journalists don't deal in logic. They deal in propaganda that distorts the very concept of logic. But I wish to instead take a minute just to reflect upon the fact that poor Josh Romney just can't seem to go anywhere without getting booed. My suggestion is to Josh Romney, tell your father to grow a pair and to go out front of these Ron Paul supporters and try to win them over. I guarantee you he will not succeed. However, he might look a bit more like a man if he does this, and as a consequence, his son won't get booed off the stage for being the stand-in for a person who is coming off as quite a coward at this point. And Josh, while you're at it, you also might want to consider another line of work, because you're definitely not doing well in this one. So anyway, all of you out there that are following the campaign, tomorrow is the delegate selection process for the Washington State Convention. It should be very, very interesting. And also, from what I understand, we have other ones coming up in Missouri and a couple other states in the coming days. So keep your eyes open, and I will try to get updates out to you as soon as they become available. With prudence to myself and benevolence to all of you, good evening.